Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. We've just finished off one of the optional cases. I'm going to head to the next one. Iron Coffin, death in a safe. I think we overheard this somewhere, so we're going to go and investigate. It's about the Amor Capello Home Security Company. Somebody died in one of their safes or something like that, and the suspect is being held in the holding cells of the police station. John has given us a challenge to join the police or pretend that we're a police officer. So I think I'm ready to go. I pretty much look like a police officer here. Let's go to the map, head over to the police station just to the north. And we'll go inside and talk to the suspect. So I assume he's being held in the cells, which I can't remember where they are actually. Oh, here we go. I think there might be some more on that side. Oh no, that's the evidence room on the other side. So we've just got the cells here. Luckily I've got the keys. Let's have a look around.
Oh, what a long day.
Okay, so number 3, number 4. They don't have many people down here, do they? Because these are the interview rooms. Okay, so it must be through here.
Oh, what a long day.
Let's head on downstairs. Okay, we do have the actual jail cells down here, and they're even worse than the ones above. So let's have a bit of a wander around, see if we can find... okay. Looks like we found the right room.
Excuse me, but are you Mr. Capello? My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm hoping you could spare a moment to talk.
Manners, what a pleasant surprise. Most of your colleagues have lacked even the simplest of common courtesies.
You're a suspect, sir, but not yet a criminal. I shan't treat you as such. Your case is refreshingly unusual, and I wish to get to the bottom of it.
Manners and enthusiasm. Huh. May you go far, young man. What can I help you with?
Okay, he's focused. Elegant new clothing. He's fresh and fashionable. The wedding ring. Tight on the finger, so it's a good fit. Some bruising here. Recent trauma. Okay, Basilio Capello is the local proprietor of the famous Amor Capello safe, lock door and home security company in Cordona. He's currently being held in the police station holding cells as the prime suspect for Niccolo Dedi's murder. In his early 40s, has a flair for the new and fashionable, keeps frustrations bottled up while at the police station, but could be prone to violence. I don't think he's impulsive. He doesn't... none of that information tells me that he's impulsive. He's focused. He's more methodical, I'd say. A methodical man who puts business and principles above all else. Keeps calm and focused despite being arrested. And if he's a good businessman, he would need to be methodical rather than impulsive. Had to defend himself recently. Values family life.
You are surprisingly composed for a man accused of murder. Not so easily shaken, I take it.
Life is full of surprises. You'd be astonished how many deals go sour due to a force majeure. One becomes skilled at adapting. I am confident this will all be set straight. Until then, I will endure.
Much how you endure that injured hand. Those bruises look painful, but you seem barely aware of it. Were you attacked?
Ah, no, a minor accident, nothing more. My heady days as a man out to prove his valor are far behind me. I now know that to succeed in life, one must stay calm and plan ahead. The world will turn your way eventually. And if it does not, then one must persuade it so.
Please, tell me how you ended up in this situation.
Well, this morning some clients arrived to finalize their purchase of a Capello modular safe. But when we opened the door, out tumbled a dead man.
And I take it this wasn't normal.
No, I normally keep my corpses in the wardrobe. Please, young man, spare me your wit. The rest of the day was a blur. I recognized the victim, and it seems so did the police. That was enough to make me the main suspect.
Who sent for the authorities?
No one. As it happens, we had a break-in last night. Nothing was stolen, but for insurance purposes, the report had to be made. So, police officers just happened to be on the premises when we discovered the body in the safe.
You mentioned you were showing your wares to some prospective buyers when the safe was opened. Who were they?
Clerks from the bank. They inspected the safe from top to bottom yesterday. I assumed the sale was just a formality at that point.
And the safe was closed?
It's usually open, but it locks automatically when the door swings closed. That's another marvelous Capello invention.
A coffin that locks itself. Marvelous indeed. Help me grasp your movements yesterday. What time did you meet the customers from the bank, and did you have any other appointments?
Yesterday, the bank clerks arrived at 10 a.m. Afterwards, I was alone in the office until my wife Augusta came in at 3 p.m. I left for home at 6:30 p.m.
And what about this morning?
Our meeting for the demonstration was set for 9 a.m. I arrived about half an hour prior in order to prepare.
I have one final inquiry. Do you recall the time at which the safe door was closed?
Young man, I may just as well ask you when you closed your cigar case. I have opened our safes 12 times a day for 12 years. I do not recall.
I'd like to inquire about the burglary.
I'm not sure I see the connection. But if you wish to know more, talk to Billy Lloyd, the night watchman. He scared off the thief.
Was it also Billy that discovered the burglar?
No, my wife did. She had stayed late yesterday. Poor Augusta. At least she's safer with the police than at home alone.
You say you became the suspect when the police identified the victim. Is there history between you?
Surely you jest. That man and I have never met and never would, unless he became the first deity in history to use our products.
Some sort of family feud? I'm afraid I'm not familiar.
You must be new to Cordona. It's an old tale. Back in Italy, generations ago, the deities tried to ruin our family business. They nearly succeeded. The Capellos rightfully struck back, but there has been bad blood ever since.
And does that blood flow in you too?
I told you, sir, it's an old story, or it was. I fear this horrible event portends worse to come. My wife may be in danger as we speak.
Well, Mr. Capello, I think that's all I need from you at present. Where can I find your office?
Here, take my card. Billy should be on site to assist with the investigation. And please, sir, would you check on my wife before you depart?
Thank you. I will endeavour to speak with her before I leave the station.
Please, treat her gently. Women lack our resilience when it comes to ordeals like this. I shall eagerly await your return. After all, there's little else I can do.
Okay, we're going to speak to... Well, is there anything here, first of all? There's nothing in the cell. We'll head on upstairs and speak to his wife.
Mrs. Capello, please wait in the office. The inspector will be here soon.
How do I get out of this place? Ah, here we go. Okay, Mrs. Capello, she's waiting in the inspector's office.
You must be the inspector.
Would you be Augusta Capello?
Must I really repeat myself to every baby-faced man in uniform that strides in?
Forgive me, I am not the inspector, but I am working on your husband's case.
Then I have nothing to say to you. Come back with the inspector in charge so that we may dispense with the endless repetition.
Okay, let's observe. Used laudanum recently. Is that to stop people from fainting? I think that's what they used to use. Golden heart pin, a parting gift from 1875. Marks from fidgeting. Okay, so she's nervous. Is she emotional or shocked? Okay, so she hasn't used laudanum before. She's recently used laudanum and may be accustomed to the drug. I'm going to say she's shocked, considering the situation with her husband in prison at the moment. And a dead body being found in a safe.
Whilst I prefer German composers, the harp solo from Lucia di Lammermoor stands out as one of Donizetti's finest contributions to the form. I'm sure Basilio thought the same.
He did. How? Did he tell you how we met?
Oh, there was no need. It is trivial to observe how much you value your memories of playing harp in the orchestra, and even an amateur Italian harpist would be familiar with Donizetti's finest work.
Yes. Music is a balm in these uncertain times. It is nice to meet another who appreciates it.
Much as I appreciate the truth. Please, Mrs. Capello, let me help you and your husband.
I am not unappreciative, sir. But I'm afraid I presently lack the strength.
Basilio tells me you were present during the burglary yesterday. What can you tell me about it?
Oh, it gave me such a fright. I fainted, fell to the floor. I wish I could help you, but I'm just utterly useless. Please, I want to rest before the inspector arrives.
Were you familiar with the deceased man found in the safe?
No, I did not know him, nor can I conceive of how the poor soul ended up there.
You've had quite the day, Mrs. Capello. I shall leave you be. If I have further questions, I may visit again later.
Okay, let's have a look at the case. Character portrait of Basilio and his wife. The burglary happened during the late evening and was discovered by Augusto Capello and Billy Lloyd. The night watchman, it seems that nothing was stolen. Timeline of death in an iron safe. Around 9 AM, Niccolo Detti found dead in the safe. Basilio Capello arrested as the primary suspect. Okay, Basilio Capello opened the safe during his sales pitch to a client and claims to be as shocked at the horrible discovery as the others. He mentioned that they were burgled yesterday evening, which may be important. Okay, night watchman Billy Lloyd, who is at the Amo Capello office on Adler Street to the east of St. Clement's Cathedral in Scaladio. So that's where we need to head next and speak to Billy Lloyd. Adler Street, east of St. Clement's Cathedral. Where is the cathedral? Oh, here it is. Adler Street. To the east. We're not too far away. Let's fast travel over here. How far east of the cathedral is it? Okay, so I think this is Adler Street. Let's see if we can find the company. Panateria, like a bread maker. Trattoria. Don't see anything else at the moment. It definitely did say Adler Street, so we're on the right street. A pharmacy there. Ah, here we go. Amor Capello. It's the barber.
I feel much better now.
Why are there no signs here? Where is it? I don't see any signs telling me about this company. There's a barber here, but that's not it. Nope. Oh, this is it. Okay. How did I miss this? How on earth did I miss this? Right, let's go inside. Is this the watchman
Hello
here?
there.
Ill-fitting pants, wonky nose, and hair that appears to have been cut by your own hand. You must be Billy Lloyd.
Oh, it's you! I knew you'd come.
You did?
You're Mirko Gallia, the best investigative journalist on Cordona. I'm a fan of your work.
Sure.
Alas, you're mistaken. The name is Sherlock Holmes, and your employer...
Oh, of course. Discretion. I'm sorry. I doubt the policeman upstairs heard me, though, so your secret is safe with me, Sherlock.
Mr. Capello told me you were present during the burglary and scared the criminal off the property.
Hey, you should have seen it. As soon as the burglars saw me, they went white as death. Ran out the back door of the office. I heard a thud and cat shrieks, so I think they went over the railing and into the bushes out back. Clearly, my reputation precedes me. Mr. Capello was so proud.
You're a guard, but you didn't give chase.
Well, by the time I made it outside, they were miles away. So I went back to help Mrs. Capello. That kind of gentlemanly courtesy is why I'm so well regarded round these parts.
What did the thief look like?
Shorter than me, mid-20s, a huge scar across the right cheek going from the eye. Short hair. She didn't look like a ghost. Too corporeal.
Hold on. She? You didn't think to mention the burglar was a woman?
Why did you assume it was a man? It's the 19th century, sir. Ambitious young women are out there pursuing a career, and I, for one, encourage it.
Yes, spare me the sermon. When did the burglary happen?
After 10 in the evening. I was just talking to Mrs. Capello.
Does she normally work this late?
No, it's the first time it happened. Usually I'm alone at night. I was explaining to Mrs. Capello how drinking water every 3 hours can help with digestion, when she excused herself and went back upstairs. Then there was a scream, and I ran up to the office, and...
I know what happened next, thank you. What about last evening? Do you have any more details about the break-in?
Of course. I write down everything that happens during my watch. Take a look.
Fastidious in its mundanity, but I will make of it what I can. I must go and inspect the crime scene. If I have further questions, Mr. Lloyd, I will find you.
Oh, don't worry. I won't be able to keep away.
Right.
Okay, let's have a look around here first. So there's one of the safes.
The best on the market. You can wallop them, you can burn them. Nothing will work.
I bet he tested that himself.
Mr. Lloyd, the code to all safes in the office is 00130500. In the future, kindly refrain from locking your trousers in our merchandise, or we will have to reconsider your employment.
They sell door locks, padlocks. No Sherlocks, though. Probably for the best. Imagine dealing with two of you. Ugh.
Huh? Yes, there's only one Sherlock.
Strength, security, peace of mind. Tacky.
Well, you know, that's your opinion, good sir.
Okay, upstairs to the office. The police photographer is taking photos. Right, let's take a look. So the body's still here, hasn't been moved.
Bruises, torn nails, bleeding was severe and continued at length.
Ugh, so he's tortured.
Bulging veins, cyanosis, bloodshot eyes, odd foaming in the mouth. Clear indications of blunt trauma, possibly inflicted before the victim was in the safe.
Scratch
Blood
marks?
on the safe door could have been left by the victim.
He's placed in there alive? That's terrible.
Clothes are not fully buttoned. Was the victim dressing or undressing? What a rotten way to die.
Yeah, what a shame.
He's back again.
The bottle is half empty. A wine, well enjoyed.
Okay, so someone's been drinking wine here. Oh, we go underneath. Another glass here.
Recently used, but why would it be here?
Interesting. Business affairs. Let's check out the other clues before I speak to the photographer. Oh, I think that's it actually. These can be opened. Do you have anything else to say? Okay.
I know of it, but forgot.
Do you know anything else about the dead body in the safe?
Well, there is the rule of threes. You can survive 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water, 3 hours in harsh weather, and 3 minutes
Of you talking?
without air. I'm sorry, did you say something?
No, very enlightening, Mr. Lloyd, thank you. Is this code memo still valid?
Oh, yes, it's the same combination code everywhere. It corresponds to Mrs. Capello's birthday, actually. In fact, during this year's celebration, I was allowed a sip of champagne. That's when I had to dry my trousers, and then I had to...
Okay, thank you, Billy.
I don't know. Oh, actually... No.
Okay, the portraits. Capello testimony.
I don't know.
Playing the law.
What can you tell me about Mr. Capello?
He's a good employer, but very focused on work, and very serious about security, of course, since he employed a night watch of my caliber. Not everyone appreciates his strict business approach, though. Store clerks don't seem to last long in the office.
Good to know. Have you noticed anything different about Mrs. Capello recently?
Not really. She talks to me more when I start my shift. Probably because of the 100 Best Curry Recipes book I'm reading. Oh, and we've been running out of paper a lot lately, so she often sends me out to buy more for her. She's very particular about the paper we use. Only one store on the island stocks it, and it's on the other side of the town. But I'm really fast.
Interesting, thank you.
Right. Okay, 7 p.m. Billy arrives at the office and says hello to Augusta. Basilio returns to the office via the back door and talks to Augusta. Basilio walks down to check on Billy. Basilio leaves for a business dinner. Augusta remains to work at the office. Billy is reading a book at the front door. Augusta walks... Okay, so almost 2 hours. Augusta walks down from her office to talk to Billy. Augusta goes back upstairs. Billy hears her scream after seeing the burglar. Burglar escapes. Safe is closed. Today around 9 a.m. Okay, we found the dead body in the safe. Okay. The facial expression and skin tone suggest asphyxiation is the likeliest cause of death. Bruises, so he was... Oh, self-inflicted, Sherlock thinks. Okay. Bloody trails and faint scratching on the safe door, I guess. Yeah, that would happen, wouldn't it? If you're desperate to get out. Blunt trauma to the left side of the head, so maybe knocked unconscious first and then stuffed in the safe. Victim's clothing is not fully buttoned. We can do some chemical analysis on this. Okay, -4 and -6. There's a 4. 3. Oh, I do have the doubling as well and halving, so I have to remember that because I always forget. So do I have a 3? 1 and 3 doubled reversed would be -2, -6. Alright, let's do it this way then. Let's double that. Reverse -2, -6. Now we just need another -2, so I can -1 here, reverse polarity, join them together, -4, -6, and we're done. Okay. The foaming around the mouth is the result of light intoxication, most likely from wine. Right. Okay, there's half-empty bottle on the table near the couches. The wine glass near the bottle has some wine left in it. There's a wine glass under the table. It's been recently used and looks out of place. So, was someone trying to hide that they were having a meeting in there? The safe code is Mrs. Capello's birthday. Character portraits. Billy says she likes to talk to him, but lately has been sending him on a lot of errands, so she can do some things in secret, I suppose. Okay. Do you have anything to say?
Oh, why do I get the worst jobs?
I'm going to catch the criminal myself. But later.
Okay. The burglar entered via the back door during the evening when normally only Billy is on site. Billy heard her go through the bushes in the backyard during her escape. I guess we should check this out.
I'm going to catch the criminal
Don't have
myself.
anything else to say? Is there anything else
Later.
for me to look at here? I don't think so.
Wouldn't want to be in his shoes. I'm a bit claustrophobic.
Alright, we'll check out this office as well. Grand presentation from the famous Italian orchestra.
A concert program from 7 years ago. An Augusta La Duca is listed as a harpist in the orchestra.
Okay, she's a musician. Augusta, we don't have the time today for a chat because of my important client meeting, but I'm concerned about your desire to work such late hours. You seemed happy about it, which is why I did not bring it up previously, but perhaps it is best that we have a conversation. I'm sure we can find a different arrangement, Basilio. Okay. Glasses.
2 theatre tickets for Shakespeare's Othello. The performance is tomorrow.
Have to respect the classics.
Okay. Let's actually get rid of this. Let's unpin this if I can. There we go. We're not chasing down the burger at the moment. I'm sure we will get to that. Some keys. Set of keys. Okay, heir to the Dedi family returns home. Niccolo Dedi, a young heir to the Dedi family business, has returned to Cordona after 12 years of studying and working on the mainland. This coincides with Orazio Dedi's departure into Italy and hints at the possibility that Niccolo is intending to take over the family business in Cordona. We'll be watching this situation closely as it develops and will endeavour to obtain a reaction from Basilio Capello. The Capello and Dedi feud has been existent for over 200 years, and even though this acrimony has been muted for the past few decades, some still remember the conflicts of the Gonzalo Dedi and Vidalo Capello era. We are hoping that Niccolo's young mind and Basilio's calm business attitude may find common ground. Signor Capello, it has come to my attention that Niccolo Dedi is soon to return to Cordona. We do not know what that means for the future of the Dedi family, but Orazio seems set on staying in Roma, so take that as you will. I wanted to strongly advise on behalf of the whole family that you avoid contact with Niccolo. We have no doubt that you will be able to retain your composure even if provoked, but we do not know what the Dedis are planning. Be on your guard, the family reputation is at stake. In Bocca El Lupo, Naldo Gilani. Okay. Is this a diary or something? Basilio Capello's diary. This diary shows Basilio Capello's schedule planned weeks ahead. There are several noteworthy recent entries. First, a meeting with a detective from several weeks ago. And second, 2 dates labelled with the safe. Yesterday and today. Ah.
Well-organised workplace?
Mr. Capello is the best.
Okay, this chap is seriously creepy.
Why does he keep following me around? Alright.
Do you know anything about these entries?
No, but Mr. Capello is so well organised. I use a different method. Very popular among the Buddhist monks. You create an attic in your mind and...
I'm familiar. Keep it tidy, put only necessary information in, remove unnecessary information regularly.
What? No, it's called an attic. You just stuff it with everything. You never know what might prove helpful someday.
That is profoundly upsetting.
I know of it, but forgot.
Do you know what this note might be about?
I cannot presume to know another's mind, of course, but I think Mr. and Mrs. Capello have been having some familial difficulties, probably due to their lack of children. One of my oldest friends helps couples with their relationship troubles, and he always says...
You don't have to continue.
Oh, well, he says that to me as well, but I'm perfectly happy to.
No, I insist.
Okay, he's quite...
Do you know whose keys these are?
Probably Mr. Capello's. Police took him so suddenly. I have the same set, but it's more efficient. Has fewer keys.
So you don't have access to the entire office?
No. Only Mr. and Mrs. Capello have the key to the back door.
Okay, and the thief went out the back door. Interesting. Okay, so there's the note, the lawyer's letter. Okay. Niccolo Detti. Right. So he's from the rival family who's just appeared in the city, and now he's dead. It's very suspicious. Wait, what's this? John's diary, documents here. Heir to the Dedi family returns home. Okay. Let's go outside, take a look. See if there's anything suspicious out. Oh, got to pin something now. I did have a look at the case files and there was nothing to pin, but now there is. The game wants me to pin this. Okay, well, let's try again. Make sure we're not missing... Ah, okay, there we go. No signs of break-in, very complex. Lock. Okay. So somebody had a key. Railing dislodged and bent, so the thief jumped over the railing and broke it. Must have landed down below. They dropped something. Trampled grass. And some lockpicks.
The letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern.
F.
Passe-muraille. Walk through walls in French. Our thief seems rather arrogant. The letter F is inscribed within a 4-leaf clover pattern.
Is there anything else?
A comprehensive set of lockpicks, recently cleaned with no fresh scratches.
Okay, key evidence collected, so we are done here. Right, let's go to, I think we need to go to the police station and see if anything has been reported. Okay, police station's not too far away. And I'll just drop in here to the archives. Okay, the other side, that's the Chief Inspector there. Okay, let's use the archives. Crime, subjects. Evidence. Instruments of crime. So it would be a property crime. Grand Surrey, let's go and search. Felicia, okay, and starts with F, just like the lockpicks. Felicia Savine, age 26, currently affiliated with the Backyard Boys gang. Acting as their master burglar, the Backyard Boys have a hideout on Clay Street in central Miners End. She has a distinct scar on her right cheek, gives conflicting stories as to its origin, but has had it since at least age 18. After her parents died at sea and she wasted her inheritance, Felicia turned to crime, has been arrested several times but been cooperative with the law, lessening the severity of her punishments. So we need to check out this hideout. Backyard Boys, Clay Street, Central Miners End.
Maybe it would be wise to take a look around outside before we enter. Just a thought.
Okay. We shall take a look around outside. Maybe I shouldn't be wearing the police uniform either for this. Alright, so Clay Street. I completely forgot where it is. Where are we going? It's the profile. Thinning the ranks. Jonas suggested I keep my ear to the ground when near the Backyard Boys hangout. Clay Street, Central Miners End, which is up here. Clay Street, where is that? Oh, there it is there. It's actually quite a long street, but Central is around here. I don't suppose I could ask someone where it is. So heading across to the west. I'll just keep my police uniform on for now until I think I need to change it. Okay, so next one along should be Clay Street.
Other gangs are planning an attack on the Backyard Boys.
Find out what information the Pipe wants and where to find him. Revenge, wounded, marketplace. Beggar informants, yes, okay. That one wasn't too hard. John was right, it seems that the Backyard Boys have mobilised due to the botched robbery of Amor Capello by Felicia Savine. They believe that another gang set them up and they are going to attack soon. I've overheard, however, that the Pipe, the limping information broker of the gang, is calling in his beggar informants. The Pipe can be found in the marketplace in Central Miners End on Market Road. Okay, Central Miners End and Market Road. It's the marketplace right there. So, okay, we're going to go and talk to the Pipe. I'm just going to walk past as if nothing strange has happened, but we need to pretend that we're a beggar. There should be some clothes shops in the marketplace. Let's just head up here first of all. Yeah, so I think this is the market. There is a clothing trader here. But let's see if I can look like a beggar. Do I have those clothes? Just some rags or something. Beggars wear whatever they can get their hands on. I don't think I have the right clothes for it. So, marine uniform. Alright, let's go to the clothing trader first.
Our clothes will be worn well, take my word.
I wonder if there's anything here. Oh, there is something there for the house. Let's go here first of all. Make sure I have
right up.
the money to buy the clothes. Okay, this looks like it. Vagabond rags. Sure. What else do we need? What else do we need? An eye bandage. Mother outfit. Oh my
I hope you'll be comfortable in it.
goodness. What else do I have here though? So the bandage. Vagabond robes. Rags, I mean. Yeah, let's go for the bandage there. Okay, nothing there. Okay, not the pencil moustache, that's for sure. Designer stubble. Yeah, I think that. Black eye makeup. What happened to the... there we go. Okay. Hopefully we look like
Buy some clothes and help me feed my family.
a beggar. Now, Mr.
One man's
Pipe.
trash is another man's furniture. Take a look. Maybe something will catch your eye.
I am buying this as a beggar, I do realise, but music box. Okay. Maybe this will... Oh, what's this? Preserved offcuts. Yeah.
I hope you like what you
They're
bought.
really expensive. I think I'll leave them alone for now. This man looks very suspicious.
One man's trash is another man's furniture.
Hello, mister. I've got some information for you. Heard you were asking.
Have you now? Well, let's hear it.
So the bandits, right? Not coming. Bigger fish to fry, they say. Bigger worries.
Interesting. Are you absolutely sure?
Heard it with my own ears. Lord is my witness.
Oh, good. Here you go. Buy yourself something nice. Might I suggest soap?
Oh, thank you, mister. Thank you. What a simpleton.
Huh?
Be Philip from London.
Okay, so they're not
Good
expecting
impression.
attack, which means there's going to be fewer
One
people there.
man's trash
I guess
is
we are
another
going
Buy
to have
some clothes
a
and help me
battle
feed my
regardless. Let's get out of these clothes. Thinning the ranks. Okay, the confrontation is going to be easier. Let's just stay in the police uniform for now. Lieutenant. Nothing there, nothing there. Let's get rid of the black eye. That's fine. And heading down again to Clay Street, just down here, where those men were talking. G'day, officers. So is this the entrance?
مرحبا.
How do I know? Oh, we're on Bridge Road. Alright, Clay Street. It was Central Clay Street, wasn't it? Which is this street here. These two men are obviously from the gang. Did hear them speaking. That's Poe Lane. But how far away is the hideout? That's not it there. Okay, I assume the game's going to tell me that we are getting close. Should tell me that the hideout is here somewhere. Let me just quickly check the casebook again. Okay. The Backyard Boys have a hideout on Clay Street. Central Miners End. We are at Central Miners End. Clay Street. Okay, I guess I'll run down Clay Street. Hopefully find something. These two here make me think that we're... this is the hideout. But this is actually Poe Lane. So I guess not. Let's carry on down. Okay, here we go. Can I just take a look at this place? Right, in through the front doors.
I'm coming for you.
I don't have to keep them alive, I don't think. Oh.
Too simple.
Oh my goodness.
Can overcome the brute now.
Come on.
I'm coming for you.
No more crime for you until next month.
I'm gonna hurt you.
I need to distract them somehow before I can arrest them. Oh, Snuff's ready. Okay, let's try this.
Take a rest, my friend.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
Oh.
I'm gonna. I couldn't miss the party.
No more crime for you.
No, you give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Too simple.
The snuff's red.
Take a rest, my friend.
Alright, how many more of them are there? Let's reload.
Take this! Not that easy.
Hey, you could have kept him alive.
I thought I shot his mask off, but obviously I missed.
Okay, I give up.
Okay. Okay. Let's go in and have a talk to Felicia.
And here we are, Miss Sevigny. A place where we can talk about all your recent activities. We have a nice profile on you, you know.
What are you talking about? I didn't do anything.
Is there nothing you didn't do, Miss Sevigny? Thieve for the gang, break into the Armor Capello office, kill Niccolo Detti?
What? Kill? I didn't kill nobody. No, how?
So you admit the rest. I suppose you won't mind explaining some things to me then.
Right, let's take a look. She's got the scar on her face. Lockpick hidden inside. Ah, very clever. Posh clothes, double-sided jacket. So she can change her appearance quickly. Cat claw marks on leg. Torn trouser. Okay, so she's either showing off, which I don't think so, or she's prepared. It looks like she's prepared. She's a locket that conceals a lockpick. Her jacket is double-sided. She's ready to vanish discreetly at the slightest alert, as if she were never here at all.
You were in the Armor Capello office yesterday evening, Miss Sevigny. The same place that Niccolo Detti was found dead today. What happened?
How would you know? You can't prove anything?
It's written all over you, Miss Sevigny. I presume you did not intend your evening to end with a fall over the railing and a fracas with felines. Need I continue?
Zut alors! It was just a job, nothing else. I was asked to come. Here, see for yourself. I don't know who hired me, but I think they wanted to pin the crime on me. Poor Niccolo.
When were you offered this job?
Ah, mon Dieu. I don't remember precisely. I think the letter arrived around 9:30 in the evening. It sounded tricky, but the money was good.
And you arrived at the office?
Perhaps 45 minutes later? I am very good, sir. I was in and out in 5 minutes.
I don't like lies.
No, wait. Okay. It took 15 minutes. All right? Still impressive, no?
You knew Mr. Detti, how?
Niccolo and I grew up together. I hadn't seen him in years, then ran into him on the street, smiling with some lovely lady on his arm.
And that was the last time you saw him alive?
Wait, until I found him dead yesterday. That same woman was there, too. It can't be coincidence.
You saw a woman in the office?
Mm-hmm. She started screaming, so I slammed the safe door and ran when I saw a guard coming.
Your thieving days may well be over, Miss Sevigny. Until this matter is resolved, you will remain here. Good day.
Okay. Well, got the thief, but she's not the murderer. How do I get out of here? Where are the stairs up? Ah, here we go. Okay, so back to the inspector's office, I think. Let's check this out first of all. Okay, so that's her testimony. She's under arrest. Okay, so timeline of death. Okay, so he works alone until the arrival of his wife. 10 a.m. 3 p.m. Augusta arrives. 6:30. Basilio leaves the office and goes home. Billy arrives at the offices and says hello. Basilio returns to the office via the back door. Talks to Augusta. Checks on Billy. Basilio leaves. Felicia receives a letter about the Armor Capello job and decides to take it at 9:30 when Billy's out, right? Augusta walks down from office to talk to Billy. Oh no, okay, Billy leaves. Right. The time that Felicia enters and starts to work on the safe. 10:30, Felicia opens the safe, sees Niccolo dead inside. She hears a female scream behind her and slams the safe door closed. Augusta goes back upstairs. Billy hears her scream after seeing the burglar. Burglar escapes. Safe is closed. And then today, Niccolo Detti found dead in the safe. Right. So it seems like Augusta is the murderer here. Letter to Felicia. Miss Sabine, I'm in need of urgent assistance from someone with a mastery of the burgling arts. You are to enter the Alma Capello office tonight at 10:15 p.m. via the back door. I will leave it open for you. You are then to proceed next door to a large decorated safe that is your target. You must have it open as fast as possible. Do not take anything from the office and leave after the safe is open. The compensation for the job will be more than generous. A down payment is attached. Right. I think we need to talk to Augusta again.
What exactly was your relationship with Niccolo Detti?
Who? What are you talking about?
Madam, please, a young woman dedicated to her music and an enthusiastic artist, your marriage to Basilio could not have offered all you needed. And then about 6 months ago, you met Niccolo Detti. There was a spark, you started to see each other. It brought passion back into your life.
How could you?
But your tryst didn't go unnoticed. Felicia 7 years spotted you with Niccolo, but rather than cease your affair, you took care to avoid the public eye. You started working with your husband at the office and met your lover there in the evening after Basilio departed. Billy would not notice, and you hoped neither would your husband. Do I have this right so far?
Yes. I love Basilio, I truly do. But his first passion is his work. I respect that, but it left me adrift. Niccolo. Oh, sweet Niccolo. He was the man I needed. If he had had any other name, I would have talked to Basilio. But he was a Detti.
And your husband suspected something.
I think he did. He asked questions. Billy's schedule was moved forwards here. Yes, he suspected.
And thus we arrive at the heart of the matter. How did Mr. Detti end up deceased in the safe?
I do not know.
Madam?
I don't know anything about his death.
Are you sure this is how you wish to proceed?
It is the truth. Please, just leave me be.
Okay. Augusta Capello's testimony. Right. We're going to accuse her.
It is a shame it has come to this, but it is patently obvious that you are responsible for Niccolo Detti's death.
How dare you? I wouldn't want him to.
I see you need some persuasion. I know that Niccolo Detti went to the office to meet you.
Okay, so we need the, what was the window of opportunity? Okay. Window of opportunity was business affairs.
It was a midnight tryst. Niccolo would visit the office once Basilio left, but this time he returned. So you hid Niccolo in the safe. A foolish move.
I didn't know the code had changed. It was the only choice. I couldn't let him be found. I loved him.
Really? You could have saved his life by simply speaking with your husband, but you sought to free him another way.
Okay, what were the means of crime? I think in the last case, I didn't realise there was another question here. I didn't take the time to read it. So we're looking for the 3 pieces of evidence and the means of the crime. I guess he was left in the safe for too long and couldn't breathe. Asphyxiation. So, let's get the letter to Felicia.
To free Mr. Detty, you hired Felicia Sevigny, a petty burglar, to crack the safe, and as a result, you killed your lover.
No. It's because the combination had changed. It is not my fault.
You are splitting hairs, Mrs. Capello. The fact remains you chose to risk Niccolo's life rather than call your husband. And I know why.
Okay, what was the motive? Okay, safe combination reminder. Lawyer's letter. The motive. Okay, well there's a motive there. A rival family.
You were afraid how it would affect the reputation of the Capellos, and you feared what your husband would do as a consequence.
He's a good man, but he cares about his business, about the family. It would have destroyed him.
And now he's accused of murder, Mrs. Capello. How considerate of you.
Mio Dio, how did this all happen?
You can fix this, or you are guilty. How can she fix it?
Despite your best intentions, Mrs. Capello, I believe you are to blame for this sorry affair, not Basilio.
I think you're right, sir. Basilio, he does not deserve this. None of this.
It is not my place to decide what is deserved, but perhaps you now know what to say to the inspector.
I do.
Good day, madam.
I don't think Mrs. Capello did this on purpose. I would have let her go.
You think so?
Come on, Sherry. Say, I am the law.
I mean, it would have been interesting to see what she said if we did offer to let her fix it. Although a man is dead in a safe. So what can we do about that, really? Anyway, that is the case complete. We found out what happened. I think there's one more optional case we can take. That is Love, Death, and Cordona. This is one of Mycroft's requests, so we will be checking that one out next time. That's all for now. So see you all again soon for more Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1.